This will be our first rookies versus veterans challenge. The veterans are strong, but we're not gonna go down without a fight, for sure.
Who's got a mandolin?
Right down there.
We have 2.5 hours to cook a cohesive family-style meal. We're the first team to serve, so we're the first team in the kitchen.
Hot and heavy coming down the line. Yeah, you are.
We're gonna put yesterday behind us, focus on our own dishes, and then knock it out of the park today.
Okay. Did you get that oven on? Yes, it's 500.
I'm making a summer squash casserole. I definitely want to add some richness, but keep it light. I'm gonna accent it with some roasted vegetables to develop a little more flavor. I won't be burning veg, that's for sure.
Second oven is at 325, guys.
Hi, guys. I'll get real now.
What's this oven at?
250.
There's no racks?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
That's weird. There's no racks in the oven. One level?
One level.
I need to get my biscuit dough working because I want to get it in the oven. There's definitely not racks, so I'm going to have to bake them on the bottom of the oven. It's not the ideal situation.
I love the smell of chaos in the morning.
How's that bread over there, Shirley?
Still going.
Thank you.
My idea is to lightly cook these collard greens, pair it with a really good fresh coconut broth, toasted peanuts, crispy chicken skin, and trout roe.
I'm gonna crack Casey's coconut.
Suave, buddy.
I realize that people traditionally cook their greens for a long period of time, but I don't want to cook the piss out of them, as my family would have said. It's a risk, but it's a risk I'm willing to take.
All right. Now we're organized.
Hey, John, what are you making here? This is gonna be a little crab gravy. I'm gonna make some Carolina rice and caramelized okra.
My favorite vegetable. I'm slightly apprehensive. I know that Tom hates okra, but then a voice in my head goes back to BJ just going like, keep it simple, keep it soulful, and that's what I'm doing.
John, that one oven, it's not at 250, it's at 500. Who put it back up to 500?
Ah, because I need it, I'm just gonna toast like a couple of things.
So do what you gotta do and turn it back down. It's a team sport. When I become the voice of reason, we all have to start worrying.
Hashtag truth.
What's the time? 1 hour, 12 minutes? We're gonna be cutting it close.
Sylvia, yes, how was your meal yesterday?
I mean, it was great. It was my first time to have all the place over there, and the biscuit was great as well.
So what are you making today?
So I'm making a HOPPINJOHN, but in my way, in the Italian way. So I'm gonna use some farro. I mean, farro is a grain that we have a lot in Italy, and right now also here in Charleston, they start to grow a lot of that. And,
Well, grains are making a big comeback.
Yeah, it's a big thing here.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Sheldon, what are you working on there?
I'm making an eggplant stew, almost exactly like a dish that we make in Filipino called pinakbet.
Okay.
I was inspired by this eggplant stew that my grandmother cooked for us when I was growing up. It's an Ilocano dish from the northern region of the Philippines.
I use fish sauce, a ton of onions, ton of garlic, some ginger, and I've got Thai eggplants and round eggplants. A little bit of different textures in there.
Oh, I've never met an eggplant I didn't like.
There you go.
Okay, cool.
35
minutes.
Okay, chefs, all looks good. Good luck. Thanks.
Smells good, too.
Everybody looking all right? We all good? On pace?
I just need to get this done. Like the pie dough's in the oven so I can work on the rest of my garnish.
I feel a little stuck with the tomato pie, but a few months ago, I was featured in the Wall Street Journal for my green tomato tart. So I know I could nail it and make it awesome.
Are you in the oven yet, Annie?
No, they're in the freezer, but I guess I can just go straight in the oven.
45 minutes.
Okay, more than that.
It's definitely ambitious to make a tart in this small kitchen with this amount of time.
I need a hot oven for my tarts, and it's full.
Like, I can't find a place to work half the time. There's somebody in my way.
There's no room for anything.
It just feels like extreme cooking in an obstacle course.
Guys, 15 minutes.
80.
80?
Yeah. My pork loin should be about at 110 degrees, and it's only at 80.
Should I start cutting these things and searing them off?
Yeah.
Me being a meat guy that basically makes his living off cooking meat every day, there's really no words to describe how stressful this is.
10 minutes.
2 minutes exact.
Plating.
Right now, it's kitchen chaos, definitely. I'm the only one plating.
Plating.
I'm thinking, what is everyone doing?
What's that smell? Is that my broccoli burning? Damn it. That's a little burnt.
I'm stressed out that now I've got burnt broccoli after my last showing of the vegetables. I might be packing my shit and leaving.
Wow, okay.
Who needs the last hand?
5 seconds, guys. Son of a bitch.
Hey. Tomato pie. Wow. Thank you.
This is fun.
I see Sean Brock, Chef Robert Stalling, Kevin Johnson, and Chef Michelle Weaver. They're acclaimed chefs in Charleston. It's humbling and exciting at the same time.
So no biscuits.
I guess I didn't inspire biscuits.
If we could have just one more dish, we probably would have served you biscuits.
It is a glaring omission. Jim, let's start with you.
Well, I've made the grits for y'all tonight. It's hard to imagine a good Southern meal without them. I've charred some asparagus. There's a little bit of a hint of the woods mushrooms. Meat from ham hock, and it's finished with the tops of a fresh spring onion.
The grits were awesome. The meat on top was well seasoned. The grits were well cooked.
It felt like the South. It felt like Charleston.
Thank you. Sylvia, you're from Italy, so have you had this food before ever?
No, it was the first time that I have Southern food, and I really enjoy it. That's why I was trying to do a HOPPINJOHN and using my Italian twist, using farro.
The farro, I think it's good. It's just a little under seasoned.
I just needed to be a little more moist and a little less fussy.
Emily?
Today I made for you guys pickled shrimp and dressed cucumbers. Nothing better to break up a rich, hearty meal with a little bit of acid and some fresh chilled seafood.
The cucumbers and onions, which is such a staple every night in our house with the shrimp, just works so beautifully.
I thought it was delicious right off the bat.
What's the crustiness on the outside of the pork?
It's cornmeal. I was really inspired by the pork chops. I kind of put my own twist on it and made some PEAMEAL bacon with pickled peaches.
There's actually a lot of peach flavor and a great acid.
Thank you.
But the pork is so inconsistently cooked. My piece is pink and raw, and I couldn't even cut through it.
I was really kind of sad about that because pork chops are my favorite.
Annie?
I did the tomato tart with smoked tomato vinaigrette, tomato salad with candied benne and mint.
The crust and the texture was a little off.
Annie, I mean, the tart actually has pretty good flavor, but it's just, the dough's raw.
Frank, have you had a chance to try Sylva's chow chow and Cornish game hen?
I braised the breast, and then we add a little ADZUKI beans. And on the side, we had our permanent slaw, or chow chow.
I thought the rice was one of my favorite things.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that chow chow, too.
Yeah. The slaw was great. I wish there was more of it. Who did the casserole?
That's me. I have a summer squash casserole with a little raw and roasted vegetable salad on top.
I thought the flavor was great.
Yeah. I'd rather have seen a little more cohesiveness between the squash and the custard.
I mean, there's like so many things in there at one time going on that nothing came out pure and clean, and then it just became a mess.
But just as an overall, I think just some little misses here and there, but I think the spirit's definitely there. I mean, it's a very nice meal.
Thank you. We'll see you in a bit.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.